Hello, my name is Yusuf Sadiq and I'm from B-Dutch Bicycles. In this video I'll be showing you how to assemble the front rack on the Batavus Diva 7 Plus. The items you'll require to assemble the front rack on the Batavus Diva 7 Plus are the bottom of the rack and the top of the rack. Also, you'll need 6 nuts and 6 bolts which can be found with the bicycle. Additionally, you'll need a 15mm wrench, a 10mm wrench, and another 10mm wrench, an 8mm wrench, and a T25 head to mount the front rack on the bicycle. Before assembling the front rack, lock the steering wheel in place so it doesn't sway left or right while you're assembling the front rack. Before assembling the front rack, you need to open up the mudguard so you can attach the bottom part of the front rack on the bicycle. To do this, you'll need 2 10mm wrenches, and you open up the mudguard like this. Then you take out the bolt that's holding the mudguard. So the way to assemble this is to take the front rack and to slide the washer and the bolt inside the bottom part of the front rack. Then sliding in this part that goes against the frame of the bicycle. Then you slide it through the bicycle frame. And on the other side, you put the washer in and the nut to hold it in place. And then you use the 10mm wrenches to tighten it up. Then you take a 15mm wrench and you open up a bit of the front wheel. This way you can adjust the holder for the bottom part of the front rack. You align the holes of the bottom part of the front rack with the holder. And you take 2 of the bolts and you slide them in to hold it in place. And then you tighten up the front wheel again with a 15mm wrench. Then you use the 8mm wrench to hold the nut in place, and then you take the T25 screwdriver and then you tighten it up. Then you take the top part of the front rack and you hold it in place by using 4 of the bolts. And then you take 4 of the nuts and you attach them to each bolt. And then you take the 8mm screwdriver and the T25 head and you tighten the nuts and the bolts. And that is how you assemble the front rack on the Batavus Diva 7 Plus.